Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Bitch, get your butt over here.
Thanks for tonight, by the way.
Doctor!
That
Come
could've
fix
gone
my monkey!
terribly.
Who's he? Oh, doctor. Because I got shot.
I did as well as I could to take out the buckshot, but there's still some shards left embedded in your shoulder. They'll eventually worm their way out on their own, but until they do, you're going to be sore.
Bigby, Dr. Swinehart was appointed Fabletown physician for a reason.
It's okay. There's only one thing you have to take away from all this. Take it easy.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
He's just a little
Don't
big
go
of
looking
a
for any more
crazy.
fights. Keep strain off your heart.
Snow, are you
How's-
okay?
And try and get some rest.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Is she?
She's fine, Bigby.
She didn't get shot.
I
How's
had
the other
everyone
two?
that got wounded sent home. Holly refused to let me see where she lived, so I left her and Grendel back at her bar with a dose of juniper and spring water. Just remember what I said. The stitches won't hold up if you continue to act like you normally do.
I was gonna say it the way I
Living
do.
in moderation. And eat more chicken. Your blood pressure's through the proverbial roof.
I'll try to.
All right then. Very good.
I mean, he's trying to help. I shouldn't be a bitch.
Business office. I know, I'll have to call you back. The town is starting to find out.
Well, I'll leave you two to it then. Miss White, Bigby.
So, to recap,
Crane watched me through the magic mirror uncover his room at the open arms, and then he smashed it so we couldn't use it ourselves to go after him. And we know this because Bufkin was drinking in the rafters. That about cover it?
and once he puts all the pieces back together, it'll be easy to catch Crane. So, I guess that's the plan, currently. But I don't know.
Wait
That's
for
the
mirror.
plan? Just wait for the mirror?
It's all we have right now. What the hell is going on?
Bad things.
I don't know what the Tweedles get out of this. I don't know if Crane sent them. I don't know if... I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but do you really think Crane did it?
Quite honestly,
Everything
no. I don't
points
think
to
he
him.
killed
I
him.
get it, but do you really think he
I don't
killed
think
those
he killed
women?
them,
I'm as confused as you are, to
but
be
what he
honest.
did was not okay.
I don't know.
I mean, he's a creepy shit, but
Doesn't
I don't
make
think he, like,
sense.
killed
He's-
anyone.
I don't think he ever
He
has
was a conniver, a coward,
the
a
ability
liar.
to kill
and
somebody.
I'll always hate
Yeah.
him for that. And I'll hate him for how he held me in his thoughts. But murdering prostitutes? Ow! Everything okay over there?
Yes, Miss White. I just cut myself on a piece of the glass. Nothing to worry about.
Bitch, get your butt over here.
Thanks for tonight, by the way.
Doctor!
That
Come
could've
fix
gone
my
really
monkey!
terribly. I mean, even worse than it did.
I feel bad for
I
Holly.
just feel bad for Holly, really.
Yeah. Time heals everything eventually. At least, I hope so, for her sake.
So Holly's still alive.
Can
at least.
I ask you a question? It's kind of personal. And I don't want to offend you.
Sure.
It's just, when stuff hits the fan, like it did tonight, it feels like before we came to the city. It feels kind of like home.
That's good,
And
right?
I've heard it said that maybe in some tiny little bottled up way, deep inside, you kind of enjoy it when things go wrong.
Oh, it's not bottled up. I love
Because
it.
it gives you an excuse to just,
I'll leave this one to
stop
you.
pretending.
Should have said that sooner.
I guess it doesn't matter.
You should have said something sooner.
I was letting you choose.
Guys, we have a problem.
A
what
piece
is
is
it?
missing.
I can't finish the mirror. It's missing a piece.
What do you mean, missing a piece?
Crane took it.
Yes, it's,
Crane must have taken a shard with him.
Boat!
Can't believe this.
Bird
I
boat!
saw Crane pick something up after he smashed it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize what it was until now.
Well, the mirror can't work unless it's whole.
Well, that's not entirely true.
Or what, Bufkin? What? We sit around and wait until it mends itself? We have no idea how long that will take. We're just gonna have to do this the hard way.
I'm just saying, waiting is an option.
No. We can't depend on the mirror.
What exactly is the hard way?
We'll look through his things, his desk, everything.
Ooh.
He had to have left something that tells us where he's going. He's a neat freak, but he was never that smart.
Smart enough to take a piece of the mirror.
I mean, I
We
suppose
can
that's
still
true.
solve this ourselves. I know
Never
that it...
mind that. Come help me look.
Do you think Bufkin knows something? Something that may help repair the mirror quicker, but...
Mm-hmm.
Talk to Bufkin. See what's going on.
Sup, Buffin?
Hi, Mr. Bigby. I can still help you catch Crane, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Yes. I saw him jump on the telephone before he left.
Oh, really?
He called up somebody. He said he needed to see his witch, or that he would need to get to the witch for that. Whoever that is.
His witch?
Yes, it sounded like the one he got his snow glamours from.
Interesting. Not his fault.
Look, the whole mirror thing, it's not your fault.
Bufkin's
right?
nice.
You mean it?
Yeah.
I mean, there was more you could have done, but you were drunk.
You didn't see anything else, did you?
No, not especially.
I don't want to say that. It seems blamey. But I'm
Why didn't you try and stop him?
What do you want me to do, yank on his hair? I'm only 3 feet tall. There are limits here.
Okay.
I'll just see if I can do anything about this.
I like that he at least smiled about that. He goes, okay, I understand that.
Yeah, just like... I mean, we don't want to blame Bufkin. He did his best.
For a drunk monkey.
Exactly. Let's not spank the
Bufkin
drunk
says
monkey.
that he overheard Crane call somebody before he left. Sounds like he's going to see a witch, or his witch. His glamour witch.
Wait, really? None of the 13th floor witches would allow that sort of thing. They must be somewhere in the city.
Why does he keep saying 13th floor?
So that's just where the
It's
witches
something
are.
at least.
Find anything?
No, but there's enough notes and stuff here to take all night. Maybe check that stuff there.
Done!
Oh,
Hello,
his room.
207.
His personal
What
room.
is it?
Yep.
It's the key to his room at the Open Arms.
You still haven't told me what was in there.
Don't
Blood.
want to see.
I want to know.
You don't want to know.
I need to know.
I think it's better if you don't know.
Don't coddle me, okay? I've seen more than you know. There's only so much you can repress, you know?
See, the dwarves did something. You could have.
No, you couldn't have known.
No, I could have. Come on, let's keep looking.
Ichabod Crane. Are there any updates on the extra funding I requested? As I explained in my last letter, the conditions here could do with some improvement. I am seeing some unrest from the residents, and I have to admit I can see why. The farm should not be a punishment. I'm sure you are busy, but I think this should be made a priority. Best, Wayland Smith.
Okay.
Mr. Smith, you see. So someone complaining about how the farm isn't good. Dear Ichabod Crane, I'm writing to ask again that you please send someone to fix the air conditioning in our unit. It's burning up in the apartment, and Pinocchio says his skin is splintering. I don't know what that means, but I assume it's something gross, and I'd really like it if you fixed the air like we asked you to 3 months ago. At the very least, provide us a fan in the meantime. Sincerely, Boy Blue. Presumably the little one, not the big one.
So complaints, it doesn't sound like you took care of. Oh, totally.
Mr. Crane, you said you'd pay to have the plaster redone on my building after the last incident in 204. It's falling off the fucking walls. Please fix it. I can't rent out that room it is, and I've already been waiting for days. Not to mention, you've already promised me that you'd send someone to fix the big crack in the wall in the front door. Well, guess what? It's worse now. Get your shit together, Mr.
Crane
Toad.
ever do any work?
Only when Cole was around.
And now for the actual clue.
I like how he smiles up at her like, yeah, I just did
She's
that.
like, yeah, dude. Wasn't that badass? Got shot in the shoulder. Could still rip open books.
There's
Oh,
a page here that was torn out.
the Ring of Sauron.
Bufkin, do you know what was here?
It's a ring, at least.
Well,
Every
thank you.
magical item not retained in the armory is assigned to someone in Fabletown. It must be this witch he is going to see.
Yeah, I only recently heard about this meeting. Why didn't you mention this before?
No one asked me,
Bufkin!
Bufkin.
and I'm hungover. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's fair.
I set
but
the
Bufkin.
meeting at 2 a.m. tonight.
What's going on? Is the mirror fixed yet?
Bluebeard,
Oh,
this isn't the
Bluebeard,
time.
you do
Is the
not
mirror
want to be
fixed or
here.
isn't it?
Oh yeah,
called me
Big Beard looks
Just
pissed off.
to see if you knew where Crane could be, and that was it, okay? And I'm sorry I said anything more than that.
Well, you did, and I know. The cat's out of the bag. So, can we find the dull
I'll
pervert?
let you deal with him.
Not.
Bluebeard,
Excellent.
get the hell out of here. This is none of your business.
None of my business? Crane's the murderer. He escaped. It seems he spoiled your every attempt at locating him. And now it's none of my business?
I mean, it wasn't
We don't know
before,
if he's the murderer.
Oh, please. Of course he is.
which means he's clearly
Look,
not.
this just isn't the time. He took a piece of the mirror, so we can't use it.
The only thing we know is that Crane's going to see a witch at 2 o'clock.
Anything helpful to provide,
AM or
Bluebeard?
PM?
A.M.
Listen, Bluebeard, you're not a part of this.
I don't think you're in any position to turn away help.
What do you know about Crane anyway?
That he has the stones to kill prostitutes like any common sex-frightened serial killer and not face a real challenge.
Look, we know that Crane is going to see a witch, and it's to acquire a magic ring.
What's the ring?
We don't know what it does or who it's assigned to since Crane tore its page out of the book.
This farce was your ridiculous idea for a plan. I mean, who put you in charge in the first place?
Fixing the mirror was the most logical
You're a
thing.
secretary. He's the sheriff. And none of you are chosen to run this office. Who elected you to make these decisions?
Nobody, but that
Who
doesn't...
elected her to spend my money?
Well, I've been doing
Your
that
money?
unofficially for years now.
Unofficially is not officially.
I'm heading up the investigation, okay, Bluebeard? That makes this a moot point.
And somebody needs to run the business office while he does so.
Well then.
And somebody needs to
excuse me
piss
for
off.
having the Commonwealth in mind.
All right, let's just look on the bright side. We know Crane is going to see the witch that's been supplying him black market glamours.
Thanks to me.
And that he'll be
All
there
the
at
time?
2. So that gives us a few short hours to find out who it is and where they live and get them all at once.
And a few shorter hours, the more you babble about it.
Yeah. Just point in the direction you want me to check first.
Since Lily used the
didn't mean to be
glamours,
snappy
she'd
with
have
snow.
known who the witch was. And
I
I
think
don't think
he's
Holly's
just
burned her
pissed
things
off
yet.
Bluebeard at this point.
It would probably
I
have
know,
the
I am too.
address or a phone number or something.
And Bigby is free to go there if he likes. But I think the question you should be asking is just what do the two Tweedles know about this?
Probably
It
more
doesn't
than we
matter
think.
what they know. After tonight, they'd never go to their office.
They're not smart enough to try and go anywhere
The
else.
trip trap is the better option to track the witch down. That
How?
has to be our focus.
Can always do both.
Chances are I'll have to swing by both anyways. so-
No, chances are you won't have time.
I don't really care what you two do. I'm going to his apartment.
What? You can't just go up there.
And why the hell not?
We already looked for the key, remember? I don't know where it is.
Then I'll pick the blasted lock. I've wasted enough time waiting for the mirror to find him.
What
I
is
won't
with
waste any
him?
more.
You just
I have a feeling it
can't
has to
go
do
up
with his
there
thing,
alone,
like a
alright?
story, but
I have no interest in nicking
know
his
Bluebeard's
drapes, my
story.
dear.
I don't
That's
either.
what concerns
I've
you.
heard
What
Bluebeard.
concerns me is
I thought
you
it was
traipsing
Blackbeard
through
at
possible
first.
evidence.
Makes
Oh,
sense.
now it's evidence. Before you had no interest.
Not going
and
anywhere.
now it's a crime scene.
Bluebeard, you're not going anywhere.
Really now? And what? You gonna stand here and babysit me? While the rest of your leads evaporate into mist?
no, I'm gonna
We
break
have
your
to
legs.
find the witch, Bluebeard, since that's where he's going.
Or the sniveling weasel chickened out. Never went anywhere. And is upstairs right now in his pitiful penthouse, crafting a fort out of couch cushions.
I mean, it's a
This is
possibility.
how a smart person would do it. So this is how we're going to do it.
Nice.
Wherever you go, I'll go to the other.
I don't like you going anywhere unsupervised. He's up to something. I don't know what it is, but we don't have the time to really worry about it now. Where are you gonna go, Bigby?
So you leave Crane alone, and we'll leave you alone.
I'd love to join you, but there's some business I need to attend to.
No, I'm better off dealing with things alone. I don't need sympathy and I don't need charity.
We shouldn't go see Holly. We've put her through enough. Right?
I think so, but at the same time,
I mean, what would she know?
also it would be good to stop by and check on her and make sure she's okay.
I suppose that's true, too. I doubt Crane's apartment's gonna have anything. I mean, it might have evidence, but he's not gonna be there and it's just gonna be a waste of time. The D's, I feel like, know something. Well, I think D's office or the bar. What do you think?
I don't know.
He and Dumb must know where he is. I should go to their office first.
Perfect. And I'll go to Crane's apartment.
Fine.
I'll look up their address. I hope you know what you're doing.
I don't. I really don't.